Hey guys, yes, I'm in my bathroom right now. Sometimes it can be, with a 4-year-old around, it can be really hard to find a quiet place to do a video. And this is one of those times. I just wanted to update you guys on my day, how everything went. Um, I got accepted into treatment. I was scared shitless the whole time I was there. Um, I had the urge to run, but I didn't. I'm glad I didn't because I really do. I want this more than anything I've ever wanted anything in my entire life. At least for a very long time. Before it was Steven and then it was my daughter, but it's been years since I've wanted something so badly, and that is this treatment I'm getting. Um, it's funny because no matter how scared I was, I didn't run. But there was this guy there, and he was court ordered. And the truth is, you can't get help until you want it. If you don't really want it, you're not gonna go for it. But he was court ordered to be there. He was acting really, really fidgety. I mean, you guys could tell this guy was on something. He was shooting it because he had track marks everywhere, even on his neck, in between his fingers. Um, you know, I always do that, just everywhere. And you could just tell this guy was deep, deep into his addiction. And he did not want to be there. He was fidgeting, he was walking around, pacing. You could just tell he was uncomfortable. He wasn't happy. And then he says that he had his phone ready to call out. He claims he got a call from his papaw, and he's gonna go outside to talk to his papaw. And a van pulls around. The cop walks outside, to stand there and make sure the guy comes back in. But as soon as his van pulls around the corner, this guy takes off, loses his shoe, and keeps running and runs into the van and takes off and leaves his shoe. Now we were all laughing about it, and then we're just sitting there like, wow, that's really sad. And that's when I looked at one of the intake representatives there at the treatment facility, and I said, um, you're not going to take help if you don't want it. And you can't get help unless you want it. And she said that is very true. And I learned today that that is the truest thing. um, so I did my assessment. I was nervous during my assessment too, because most of the time when you're in the situation I'm in, things don't go your way. Things don't work out. Um, and most people that are in my situation, they sit there and they want to put blame on the universe, on God, on people around them. Oh, it's not my fault if they did it. No, this is my fault. The reason my life doesn't work out, it's my fault. Um, so, and I'm doing something about it. Um, anyways, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, this isn't gonna work, it's not gonna go the way I need it to go, blah, blah, blah. I was waiting to see the nurse. I was allowed to go outside to smoke a cigarette. I went to the car because it was raining. I got in, I smoked a cigarette, talked to my hubby, um, and then I quickly smoked a cigarette and went back in to let them know, hey, I was really coming back. And so I get back in there, right, and I'm waiting on the nurse. And this guy, that's when this guy runs out and takes a run for it. The nurse calls me in. Um, and we get to talking. She's taking like my medical history and stuff like that, just getting more information from me or getting updated on the information I told the patient intake guy. His name was Steven, just like mine, my husband's name. Anyways, and we get to the abuse I've been through. And I say, but I feel like I am just like him. And I really break down hard. And she goes, guess what? You're nothing like him. You're not abusive. You're not mean. You're not aggressive in any way. You would never hurt anybody. And she goes, I just met you today and I can tell. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a very quiet person. I'm not aggressive at all. Unless there's a complete reason for it. I mean, you have to do something bad to get me to be aggressive. Um, and anyways, she goes, guess what, baby, you're getting help. And at first it didn't register because I'm like, I'm not used to hearing those words. I've never heard those words ever. And I go, what? And she goes, yeah, you're getting help. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, really. She's like, hang on a second, baby. And she immediately schedules my appointment for the doctor. Um, and she goes, with the health issues you have and the pain you're in physically, you'll be, you're at your doctor's appointment Friday. You will be given your Suboxone. So I start Suboxone on Friday. He'll write my script for the whole weekend. But I also have to, right after I see the doctor, I will go to group therapy for a few hours. Quit! Go to bed! Now! You can wait. Oh my gosh, my daughter. She's supposed to be asleep. She's about to get grounded. Anyways, and I just lost it at that moment. I just broke down because I realized, like, hey, guess what? For once, I'm doing the right thing. I just made the best choice I could have made. And I was like, holy crap. But it felt good because I need to change my life. I need to do this for me. I need to do this for my family. Most of all for my daughter. Um, Even though I've always put my daughter first, always. I mean, I'm dead serious. Like, she comes first. Her needs come first, no matter what. I'm still not giving her the best life she could have. And that's not fair to her. And I refuse to let her live the childhood I had to live, I had to go through. She will not live or know not even an ounce of the pain I had to know. And still know to this day. So, I'm very tired. I'm so worn out. Today was such a big, big day. Friday is only, it's already almost midnight. So it's a day away. It's a day away. If I can get through tomorrow, I'll be fine because I see the doctor in the morning. So I'm a little nervous for group therapy because I'm not really good in crowds and stuff, but I need to do this and I know I need to do it. So I have a problem. I recognize it. I admit it. I finally admitted it and I reached out for help and now I'm going to get that help. And from now on, all my choices I make are going to be good choices. Am I gonna make mistakes sometimes? Yeah, I'm human. But it will not be like has been, I promise. No. Um, the future is looking really bright. And I just have to take it one step at a time, follow the program like I'm supposed to, which I will, trust me. Um, I hit rock bottom in the past month. I really did. I hit rock bottom so hard. I was so depressed and I begged God every night for help. And I said, God, if I can't get help, will you take me? And I don't mean those words, but that's how you feel when you're this low. You don't mean them, especially if you're a mother. My little girl needs me, and I'm doing this for her. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, I've never wanted this more than anything. I mean, I want this so bad. I would do anything for it, and that's what I plan to do. So all I ask is just for support. Um, Tell me your stories if you have them. You know, I'm sure there's many people that can relate to me right now who have either been there or is going through it too. And I know a lot of people are against Suboxone, and then there's some who say it saved their life. And I completely believe it's going to save my life. I do. So, and I'm not saying, your experience with it is right or wrong. Just tell me your experience. And I'll be listening with an open heart, completely open heart. My kid's driving me insane. She's going to bed. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys more about it tomorrow. I'm very, very worn out. I'm sure you guys can tell. Like, I'm literally taking a shower and crashing for the night. So, and I plan to sleep in because I will not be sleeping in so much once this group starts and all that. But that's okay with me. Good night, everybody. Love you. Hope is out there. You just gotta find it. Bye.